Executive Board of the Interfaith Council of Contra, Costa County.
Thank you very much, Harmesh. And it's great to be here. This is an incredible event, and it's wonderful that Harmesh got it started, continues it for the last 13 years. It's wonderful that it can collaborate with not just the Interfaith Council, but certainly with KidFest and with the Sound Foundation. So we really appreciate all you're doing. Diversity. What is diversity about, and why are we here? Well, one of the things that this festival really does is to highlight the fact that diversity is really important, and it's important to get together. We bring together people of all ages, groups, persuasions, socioeconomic groups, different interests, constituencies, and certainly faiths. And it's very important that we do that, and we continue to do it in public for a lot of reasons. One of the things that I do, in addition to being the president of the Interfaith Council, is to coordinate Neighbor to Neighbor, which is an East Bay interfaith partnership among a bunch of different faiths, including Muslim, Jewish, Christian, Sikh, etc. And in the context of that, we hold a lot of activities, one of which was last week, where we had our Interfaith Picnic. And what we did at the beginning of the Interfaith Picnic was to put up a very large world map and ask everybody who was coming in to take a flag pin and put it in the country of their ancestry origin. And so we collected those, and later on in the program I was able to make the remarks, which I'll comment again on in a few minutes or a minute or so. But I think it gets the point that because all of the pins were stuck in Eastern Europe, Middle East, Southeast Asia, Central and South America, they were other than here in the United States. And that points to where we all come from. So what's the importance of us gathering here together? I think it not only is an opportunity to just, in addition to being close to each other, but learning about each other. We have a saying in scriptures, and the scriptures of just about all of our faiths, that you're supposed to know your neighbor and love your neighbor, and you can't love your neighbor unless you get to know what your neighbor is all about and get together. One of the best ways to get together with your neighbor there are so many things that we could say about the benefits